Yeah, black screen is fun. Oh, there we go. It's working. Let's pause this. Pause this. Screen. Checking. Perfect. Pause. Now for the chats. Go. Crap. You've got to be kidding me. This one. Okay. About chat. Boom. Discord here. There we go. And just in case, we'll do this. Okay. This. Okay. And this. Yep, we're good. We're good. We are absolutely good. Beautiful. All right. I don't know why this game is in windowed mode, but I'm not complaining. There we go. Graphics, standard, high. High. I can handle it. My monitor is this size. Not speakers, headphones. Okay. Okay. Why is it not full screen? Why is it windowed? What's going on? What is happening? The settings are not good enough. How do I go full screen? Game options, graphics. There we go. Borderless. Ultra frame rate, 60 frames. I can go to up to 120. Yeah, fuck it, let's go 120. Ultra. Okay, colorblind support, no, and back. And apply. New game. For experienced action game players who wish to test their skill. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Although, technically, no, not the keyboard, not the keyboard, Moko, not the keyboard. There we go. I move the keyboard. Don't lie on the keyboard. Don't lie on the keyboard, sweetheart. Alright, so... no, fucking hard mode. It's not like I'm gonna create Why is my mouse still here? That's fucking weird.
Shh. It's okay. Come. The stars await, and we mustn't keep them.
And that's starting evil. For 7 days, your crew weathered the storms before finally breaking through the clouds. They couldn't have made it this far without you. What began as a chance encounter with a girl named Luria became a journey to reach the ends of the sky. And now, a new chapter in that story is about to begin. What do you say? Shall we start writing the first page? Oh, come the fuck on. Okay, clicking off is a no-no.
Are we close?
Ship's caught a current. Be out in the jib.
Almost there, Captain.
Aha. Okay. So this game requires like 2 playthroughs. And I started on hard straight away. Okay, screw it. Your name is Gron, obviously. Not gonna change that. Nice.
What a vast expanse. It's easy to forget sometimes.
You can say that again.
But we made it. To Saga Grande Skydom.
Woohoo! Now we're a step closer to finishing our journey.
Yeah.
It's nice we're getting closer to our goal and everything. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful if our adventures never ended?
Well, she's gonna jinx
To
it.
me, seeing the world with everyone is so much fun. I sort of wish that it could go on forever and ever. You read my mind.
Move a character with left stick. Oh, tutorial.
Looks like the ship's flying steady again. Let's go check on the others. Catalina?
What is it, Lyria?
What do you think is out there? At the end of the sky realm, I mean. A wall, maybe?
If there is, it'd be pretty tall. Though now that you bring it up, I guess I've never thought about it before.
Hey, can I ask you something? What do you think is at the end of the world?
No idea, but I'm going to find out. We'll find out when we get there.
We'll find out when we get there.
Oh!
I knew you'd
He's
say
voice
something
acted.
like that. On the other hand, we know there's at least 2 things waiting for us out there. First is Estelucia, the island of the Astrals, and second is your dad.
I can't imagine what adventures we're in for next.
We'll just have to keep going and see for ourselves.
That was an awkward pause. I'm disabling autoplay.
You and Lyria are totally in sync.
You're certainly in high spirits, Lyria.
I'm just excited to start a brand new adventure.
Me too. Who knows what we'll find in this Skydom?
Okay, luckily for me, I know an Xbox controller. Although I'm using a PS5 controller, and for some reason this game does not want to use a PS5 layout.
Feel that wind flowing through your hair.
It does have a certain nostalgic quality to it.
Wait, does that mean you've been to the Skydom before, Rosetta?
Oh, sweetie. I can't start giving away my secrets now.
Aw, you never give me a straight answer.
Because you've got no filter. Maybe you'll understand when you're older.
Zip it! I've told you a bunch of times, stop treating me like a baby.
She's right, Rackham. Io is a mature, sophisticated lady.
2 against 1 ain't fair.
Play nice, Rackham.
Play nice, Rackham.
Aw, come on. 3 against 1? I was just teasing. Sorry for having a little fun.
Ugh, if anybody's the immature one, it's Rackham.
Oh, Io. Just forget about him. Think about these new skies we get to explore.
Oh my god, I forgot he exists. I forgot this character exists in the series.
What's with the tunes? You put on your happy pants today or what?
It's this new Skydom. Reminds me of my younger days. Got me falling in love with the skies all over again. But you can rest easy. I'm keeping an eye on the horizon. Anything comes close to the ship, and you'll be the first to know.
I'm glad to have you, your eagle eye. Eugen?
We're glad to have your
Or
eagle
Eugen.
eye, Eugen.
Eugen.
Yep, that's why I always eat my carrots.
Yep.
Why don't you go
Okay.
check on the rest of the crew? I got things covered up here. We're on the verge of entering a new Skydom. Don't ease up now, Captain.
Seems like everyone's in high spirits. Should be seeing signs of civilization soon. I hope the island has a hotel.
Hopefully. Wait, walking? Yeah, well, definitely not.
Huh? Heads up! We got monsters!
Lyria's in trouble. Get to her quick.
How'd I miss a whole flock of wyvern?
Mm-hmm.
Were they hiding in the clouds?
Looking good.
You two handle the lizards on the port side.
On it. Feeling
Just like
jerks.
that.
Out of our way.
This should do it. You can do it. How's this?
Nice. Incoming danger. One glows red. Watch out. Be prepared to guard or dodge the powerful attack. It's about to come. Hold to block.
Nice move, bud.
Go for broke.
Dodge. Trigger.
You missed.
That'll show 'em.
There we go.
Now we can make a break for Lyria.
Captain, go to Lyria.
An evil dragon, child of flames.
So early? So early in the game? They're already summoning Bahamut? Our Lord and Savior? Dimb.
Hell yeah. Sure showed those losers.
You can't mess with the best.
Where's the whole crew? I mean, in my case, I'll have like 200 members of the crew.
What are you?
Uh-oh.
It wouldn't.
That sure is a start of game. A soundtrack.
Brace yourselves!
Lyria, what gives? Why is Bahamut gone all bonkers?
I don't know. I thought I heard a voice and this happened. Just hold on. We'll try to get him under control again. Please hear me, Bahamut. We're not to...
How are we gonna stay airborne with him smacking us around?
Can't we do something?
Now in a full-blown rampage.
Just like
I'm
that.
afraid we'll have no luck reasoning with him now.
Then knock the damn thing out if you have to. He's ripping up my ship.
I think it's working.
Lyria, we'll hold it back. You focus on calming it.
On my mark. How's this?
One more.
Oh, this is fucking epic. Whoa!
The Grand Cipher done for, Rackham?
Come on, ship. Don't fail me now. Time bombs and tickets, people.
Bahamut, please, stop this.
Come on, Rackham. Can't you get us out of here?
You kidding? We aren't out flying those wings.
Then we intercept it. That's our only option.
Here are my thighs.
Shit.
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
How's this?
Hang on. We're in for some trouble.
Oh, fuck me.
Damn it. How are we supposed to dodge that? You kids all right?
Oh boy, engine room's been hit. We're about to fall under the buoyancy threshold.
Oigan! Right, I'll hit the repairs. Do what you can to slow our descent.
Come on, pull. Not now.
There must be a way out of this. Don't give up.
Holy shit, that's a start for the game.
He's too tough. You guys think we'll make it through this?
Hey, we're not licked yet. Bahamut just needs a couple more hard smacks.
Whoop.
Let's heal you up.
There's only so much I can do at the wheel.
Now
Hurry it up, Oigan.
I'm so sorry. This was all my fault.
I should not have used the lock-on.
Oh no. We can't take much more.
Seriously? Does Bahamut think we're a buffet or what? One more and the show's over. Oigan, how much longer?
Okay, try and give her some juice.
Back in business. I'll grab us some air and try to shake him off.
Reach for the sun, Grand Cipher. We're leaving Bahamut in the dust.
Has its rage been calmed? No. Wait.
Oof.
We're done for if this hits us dead on.
Barely dodged it. But no guarantees we'll look out twice.
Jesus, Grand Cipher is getting a lot of damage in this series. Oh no! How the fuck you dodge that? This is the DPS check or something.
It's gonna be iffy. Everyone, hang on to your butts.
You're gonna kill us first, Rackham.
Yeah, you see that?
It appears we're still alive. That's a start. Bahamut's near the bow. Now's our chance to attack. I'll finish this.
We fight as one.
Prepare yourself. Don't
That was epic.
It's all okay now.
Well, not the ship.
Jeez, really had me worried there.
Lyria!
Oh, great.
Lyria! Captain! Burn!
Whoa, back up!
I can't! They're too heavy!
Again, I repeat myself. That's one hell of a fucking start. Jesus. The captain, tucked away in the secluded island of Zinkerstil, nothing exciting ever seems to happen to this young man or his pal Vern. But that all changed when a girl named Lyria appeared out of the blue. Saga Grande Skydom. Grand's newest adventure unfolds across this western stretch of sky, home to islands such as Lutang and Einstendo Archipelago. What a fucking name.
Lyria's voice echoed through the darkness. It was familiar. Painfully familiar. Just like the day we met, before this whole long journey began. Though I could barely use my sword, I tried to protect Lyria from the Empire. I almost died. But then...
You protected me. Now it's my turn to save you. Take my power. Let it guide you. Let it become your strength. I know you can do this.
Our lives are linked. While I may not fully understand how, Lyria gave half her life to save me. Her gift gave me the push I needed to pursue my own quest, finding Estalucia, Island of the Astrals. It was a fabled place at the end of the sky, where dreams are said to come true. Lyria and I, not to mention our ever-growing crew, are still continuing our search. But someday we'll find it. Then finally, the life link between us will... Huh? Where am I? Oh, right. Lyria fell from the ship. Then Vern and I leapt after her.
Okay.
Come on! Open your eyes! I said wake up! You okay, buddy? Jeez. Scared me half to death, you know?
I do love those camera shots. They are really good. Sun Temple Grove.
Having that dream about Lyria again? Maybe Speaking of Lyria, I didn't see where she fell. She should be close. Let's search the area.
Oh, it's you. You're the glowing one.
Dang, this forest is huge. Don't get us lost, okay, pal?
We'll try.
I bet everybody's worried sick. Wonder when we'll see him again.
Sooner or later.
It looks like the path continues behind that ivy. Can you clear it?
Looking good. Give it your all.
Yeah, move on.
Damn.
That was Lyria! Hurry, this way!
Go for broke.
There she is! Lyria! Please be careful! You can take him right. Show him in the box. You can do this. Do it.
Just like that.
Yeah, shit.
I believe in you.
I'll do it.
Don't give up.
Oh.
Did we get all of them? Watch out. Looks like we've got friends.
Now more. Finally, skills.
Breaking leg.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
I knew you'd find me. But still, I was afraid I might never see you again. And
Is there a little bit of a problem if one of you dies, both die?
oh, talk about close calls.
So you should
almost
pretty
given
much
up
know
hope.
that your life.
Thank you for saving me. We're just happy you're safe.
Art. Every character has their own support skills. One of the captain's support skills called Adept Arts, which enhances the abilities of activated skills. Hold directional to recover items.
Now, let's lose these trees and meet up with the crew.
Yeah, let's do that. Wait. She has slippers! That's not my Lyria.
Now that I think about
Although
it,
that's good that
the
she
first
finally has
time we
slippers.
met was at a forest like this. I was thinking about that too. Back in Zinken still, right? Yeah. We've sure come a long way, huh? I wonder how everybody back home's doing.
No, one way to find out. Oh. Another one. I wonder if it's more Monster Hunter, the materials, or God Eater.
What's this?
I like them both, so it doesn't really matter.
Neat.
It could be either.
More monsters. You ready?
Always. Every character's attack and skills have an elemental property, an element. Represent the color icon next to the character and skill. The captain's element is wind. Foes take more damage from elements that they're weak to, which is represented the icon next to their health gauge. The Timberwolf was weak to the captain's wind element.
Reagan leg.
Did I...
Looking good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Nah, I should have blocked. Level up. Kingdom Hearts slow down when the fight is over.
Where that came from. Now, forward march.
Everybody loves that. Oh yeah, they drop crystals for recovery. Demo had that. Should I? I'll go investigate. It's clearly the wrong way, but I'll go. Oh!
Look, treasure.
Yup, it was worth it. Grant, did you just... Ooh. Wow. I did not expect that ooh from Grant.
I think I can see a path on the other side.
Yeah, but there's a rock here, so...
Give it your all.
Plus is maximum.
Looking good. Just like that.
Wasn't expecting that.
Hey, at least we found a way through.
I hate to keep everyone waiting. You know how protective they get.
Then we better file back quick and show them what troopers we are.
What's this?
More chesties. Oh, this wasn't a demo.
Vern, is it just me or...
Yeah, that was Cat.
Catalina! We're over here!
Huh? Oh, I just heard Rackham! Rackham! We're over here!
Freezing.
Vern, behind
Uh-oh.
you!
Huh?
Hello.
That's a rock monster almost gave me a heart attack!
Reagan leg. Oh yeah. Looking good. Just like that.
Real beast of a boulder, ain't it?
This should do it.
No chip.
You missed. How's this?
Lyria, Captain!
The crew's here.
Somebody call for the cavalry?
You're so corny. Let's just take down the monster already. We're saved! I can
Ah, fuck.
kiss you
Right in my fucking face.
Glad to see you too, Vern.
Get in position, people. Let's take it out if we leak our attack. We fight it!
Whoa.
On my mark. How's this? Reagan leg.
On me!
If Post stun gauge will fill up as it takes hits. Once the stun gauge is full, link chance will trigger. Press a B during a link chance, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Let's just focus on the fact.
Performing certain actions such as link attack raises the party's link level. If all party members perform a link attack at 100%, link level, you gain temporary buffs. Ooh. Those more born with pills that takes damage, yeah, overdrive and break. Yeah.
Just like that. On my mark. Get him.
Skybound Arts. Press left and right stick when Skybound Art is full.
Now's our chance. On me. Tempest Flame. Ah! Catalina, I'll protect you. Fall now. Rest in peace.
Loud and clear.
I know.
Just like that. Bring it. Gale burst.
Yep. Was? Changes Skybound Arts mode. Oh, okay.
We could run another juice. A little more and the day's ours.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. We level up.
You guys rock!
Captain!
Whew. Glad we made it in time. Rosetta! Flagon!
Do forgive me for being late, Captain.
Hope you saved some fun for me. Whew. Looks like everyone's no worse for wear.
Oh, thanks for the save, Eugen.
Lyria, about what happened with Bahamut. Do you have it under control now?
Yes, I think I do.
Why'd it flip out on us?
I don't really know. Well, hanging out here isn't gonna help. How about we head back to the Grand Cipher?
I'm with EO. Better get moving before more monsters get the munchies.
In that case, maybe we should follow this trail instead. I have a feeling it leads to a nearby town. Doesn't that sound like the perfect place to learn more about Saga Grande?
Oh, what about Grand Cipher?
But what about the Grand Cipher?
She's sitting pretty behind some cliffs past the forest. But that last tussle in the sky dinged her up a bit. Be great if we could grab repairs.
Then it's settled. Into town we go. Wonder if they got any plump, juicy apples.
Oh, Vern, you're always thinking about food.
You have no right. You have no right.
Look who's talking. My tummy always picks the worst time to growl.
You heard Lyria's stomach. Let's go find that town.
Wonder what kind of city it'll be. Can't wait to find out.
Know what I'm wondering? How'd you guys fall from that high up without a scratch? It's a miracle.
Good question. Maybe the canopy broke our fall. In any case, we got lucky.
Hey, any Skyfarer who tells you life ain't about luck is a liar in my book.
Well, I guess to each their own poison. Okay, the camera has a life of its own.
Nice.
Look, I see
Sounds like a pleasant place to unwind.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go!
A young girl with the power to control primal beasts. When she shared her life force with Gron, their fates became inextricably linked. A bond formed of Lyria's power that binds her life and Gron into one. The verdant forest once bequeathed its natural reaches unto the people of Folka. Everyone could use a little dragon pal like Vin. Gron's lucky to have such a good friend. A seasoned helmsman who pilots the Grand Cypher. With his wit, is almost as quick as a stringer finger. Despite being haunted by his past, this old man still has a lot of fight left in him. He has much wisdom to impart, if you ignore his frequent complaints about getting older.
Hey! Yeah, slow down!
Oh, I should have checked in the bottoms layer in the settings if there's an option to switch the buttons.
Town is nice.
The button picture. Icons, I mean.
Check out the airships. Probably got a strong trade network going. Kinda reminds me of good old Port Breeze.
We should look for a place where Lyria can rest.
Me? But I feel fine.
You've had a rough afternoon today. You shouldn't push yourself too hard.
I know, but we're in a brand new town and I want to explore it with everyone.
Well, Captain?
Enjoy some time to yourselves, everyone.
Enjoy some time to yourselves, everyone.
It's like his voice actor had a different booth. What the hell?
Where do you guys get your energy from?
If Lyria's up for a little excursion, then I don't see the harm in it.
In the meantime, I'll grab the Grand Cipher. Should be a dock around here somewhere.
As for me, I'm hankering to try the local brews they got in these parts.
We just got here and you already need a drink? What's with you geezers?
What? I deserve a refreshing cocktail after a long hike.
Ugh, you don't deserve anything.
You're all too much. Anyway, after exploring for a bit, let's meet back at that big building over there.
Come on! I want to take a look around.
I can't wait to explore. I love visiting new places for the first time.
Don't we all? But before that, I want to check something. Various options can be changed in the system and you can all save the game. Okay, so obviously, save, hard mode, absolutely. Game options. Let's see. Auto dash off. Okay. Key mapping? No. No. Other? Maybe? No, I don't think they have that. That's a bummer. It's identification only. Yeah, it sucks. This sucks. Ah. No, well. I can live with that. Oh. Lyria's journal. Lyria takes many notes as the journey continues. Check out her journal for more useful tips and information. And story so far. Oh, this is adorable. This is adorable. I love this. Field notes. Characters. Oh. Oh, 28 characters in this one? Holy shit, and I bet they're gonna add more. Foes. Oh, this is... Wait. Do they have drop... Weapon glossary? Oh my god. Oh, there's... Trophies! Well, shit. I'm gone. I'm gone. Accomplish various feats in your journey to earn shiny trophies. Some trophies even come with rewards. Select co-op settings from the main menu and then edit profile to show your favorite trophy. Oh my god, and there's rewards for the trophies as well? Oh, this is awesome. Fate episodes for every character as well, apparently. Oh, oh my god, story, characters, battle. Ooh. Yeah, I am and gear. Reach a combined weapon level. What the fuck? There is that high? Oh, combined, basically. I see. Okay. I'm going to play the shit out of it. Wishlist? No, that's why. That's what. Wait. I can change whenever? Really? So I don't really have to replay the game completely. What's with the wishlist? Oh my god, is this what I think? It's like in a fucking... Yeah! Okay, crafting is in this game and it is going to be a bitch.
I want to take a look around. I can't wait to explore. I love visiting new places for the first time.
Yeah, let's explore. Oh, hey Brett. Well, have fun. Have fun sticking each other with a stick. Why are you alone? Where's the kid alone? No, there's some no.
You're a real lifesaver.
How?
Well then, see you next time.
She's a mystery.
It's always a pleasure. Well, what do you know? Sierra? What? It's Lyria! And the captain of the boat!
You made it all the way to this skydom too? Boy, you really do get around.
You might just say I'm everywhere.
Yes, you are.
Everywhere the cash flows.
Are you sure you're not from Final Fantasy 14?
Visit the Knick-Knack Shack for all your travel tales.
Zero Card is a renowned merchant who offers a plethora of goods and services to travelers and residents alike. Hey Mofo, what's up? In fact, let's trade with her right now. Looks like you have enough Raphael coins to trade for 42 shards. What is... Enter the number of shards you won, and then select trade. I don't know what okay.
By the way, the blacksmith right there makes some fighting mine weaponry if you need some new gear.
You probably do.
Ah, you must be the one Sierra mentioned. Let me take a peek at your gear.
The blacksmith takes care of all things weapon related. You can also sell your items here. Let's use the fortitude shards you traded for earlier. You traded for earlier to level up the captain's weapon. Oh, there's rarity. Enhancement stars. I'm gonna love this game so much. Set the number of shards you want to use on the weapon. The weapon's level will increase based on how many shards you used. Enhance. Oh, I see. Enhance. icon displayed at the top of the screen indicates where useful facilities are located. The Poink icon points to the next story objective. You can save your game at any time from the main menu while in town.
I'm glad we know where to look if we need to sharpen our weapons.
You can say that again. Now, back to goofing off.
Okay. Ah. The quest branch.
Huygen's already, making connections with the locals. Methods aside, he did know all the talk in Auguste. Mercenaries sure are resourceful.
Ahoy, Captain. Enjoying yourself?
Oh, you're right. You're blushing.
Oh, brother. At least one of us is, that's for sure.
Come here. Let you in on a tip I heard. Word is there's a village that runs a mining operation on a nearby island. It's got an altar dedicated to, get this, a primeval god. And when this god stirs up a wind, loads of ore gets exposed, ripe for the plucking. Then, this town takes those mined ores to make the finest jewelry. We'd be rich if we got in on the action somehow. You catching my drift? Anyway, gonna stay put and sniff around for more info. I'll let you know what I hear. See you later, Captain.
You do that.
More for the road.
He's already wasted.
Rackham headed straight for the docks, huh? He takes such good care of the Grand Cipher. I guess after everything we've put her through, she deserves the TLC.
Airship of that size is a first for me, but I reckon I can handle her.
Sorry for pushing you guys.
Shucks, it ain't nothing. I'll leave this spot empty, so go ahead and fly her in.
Thanks a million. I'll get right on it.
Rackham, hi!
Well, look who it is. I managed to find a place that can patch up the Grand Cipher. Just got done haggling with him.
I'm sorry the ship got hurt. That was my fault.
Whoa, whoa, what are you talking about? You had nothing to do with it.
But
Look, it was a random accident. No one could have known our dragon friend would go all crazy.
Wonder what upset Bahamut.
Wonder what upset Bahamut.
Beats me. I just hope it's not an omen of bad things to come.
Unfortunately, it is.
No point losing sleep over what ifs. Let's just forget about it for now, okay?
Okay. Thanks for cheering me up.
There's that smile. Besides, we're in a new skydom. Let's see some more enthusiasm, huh? Anyway, I'd better go move the Grand Cipher before anything happens to her. Go have fun. I got the ship covered.
Okay. What's up with yeah, I need to see this.
Excuse me.
Bless those goblins. Oh. Townspeople marked with an icon in need of help. A good deed never goes unrewarded. Okay. Bless those goblins. They're always pestered us. Sure. But lately they've become more and more vicious.
Town seems pretty chill, huh?
Let's do our best.
That's it. And also,
Hey, do you like crabs?
yes.
They're a type called wee pincers. But my dad says they're getting harder to find. If you spot some, can I have them? I've always wanted pet crabs. Sure. If I'll spot one. This boy rescues rare creatures called wee pincers. If you find one, he'd be happy to take it in.
Ready for some action?
What action? Oh! Check out the archives in Lyra's journal to read notes and other documents picked up along the travels.
If I do.
Fishing tournament flyer, casual scribe. What?
Round two.
I'm actually very curious. Field archives. Okay. Calling all anglers, come on down to the pond for a day of exciting fishing action. It's free to enter, so what have you got to lose? We even have prizes for first and second places. Still not convinced? Don't be the only one to miss out on all the booths selling fishing gear and delicious food. A celebration second only in size to annual Harvest Festival. From beginners to masters, we hope to reel in a huge crowd. Who knows, you might even get to take a fly casting lessons from the face and fisher god himself. The fisher god is as unpredictable as the weather. Attendance not guaranteed. Okay.
Seems useful.
Are you leading somewhere? He is leading somewhere.
What should we do first? So many choices. Wow, you can see so far from up here.
Yeah? Yes, you can. Oh, okay. You can't stand on a roof. That's a bummer. There's Rosetta.
What's Rosetta doing? Probably better not to ask. Every rose has its thorns, and every primal beast has her secrets.
Hi, Rosetta.
Nice of you to drop by, Lyria. Come to see my part of town?
Actually, I wanted to ask you how I could help the crew.
Is that so? Well, I'd say there's no need to stress out about it.
But I want to be useful and do my share.
Oh dear. I think you might be overthinking this.
Still, isn't there something I can do?
Let's see. Guidebooks are pretty useful. Ever thought about writing one?
Write my own guidebook?
Just jot down the fun things you've seen and done. Whatever you want to share with us.
Better than complaining all the time. That's like the opposite of being helpful.
You're right. Okay, I'll write the best guidebook ever.
I can't wait to read it. Such a refreshing breeze.
Chesty! Oh, I need a silver key. Now, where the hell do I get a silver key from?
We've already seen a lot of action today, so let's take the exploring nice and steady.
Yeah, the game started with a bang. No doubt about it. Ah, here we go. Well, I've run out of world shrooms. Oh, they're not used very often. There are a few pesky ailments where they act as a miracle reagent. You just apply some more. Sure.
This town seems pretty chill, huh? Ready for some action?
What do you mean? This town is chill. Ready for some action. Let's destroy everything. Oh, I see a people. No, I'm definitely not going here. This is the place, yeah? Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
I got it.
You get a handyman? Oh. Oh, a chesty. But is it locked? No, it's not. What? Oh, that's Shiera. Shiera's icon, I think. Another silver key. Yeah, another silver key is needed. I do like that I made such a big city. And we're back to Chiero. And she has an exclamation mark over her head.
Welcome, welcome. I have knickknacks for all your travel needs.
Claim add-ons? No add-ons currently available. Because I didn't buy any. Crewmate card. Use Ultimate. Use crewmate cards to unlock new party members to join you on your journey. The more the merrier.
Never hurts to have some backup, right?
No. Where do I get the fairy? Where do I get the crewmate cards? Vane. Holy shit, they actually added Vane here. Percival. Siegfried. Cagliostro. Zed and Saga. But there's a lot more coming though. According to the list, there's 28 members. You don't have a crewmate card. Where the hell do I get crewmate cards?
What can I trade you for?
Well, I'll get to that probably later. Unless it's actually a monetized bullshit. My days as big name treasure hunters are almost behind me. I made one too many blunders, you see. Thing is, there's something my partner and I were after that continues to elude us. Think you can get it for us? Golden Finger. What the... it gives me a second. What the hell is a Golden Finger?
Io, we've come a long way since we met on Framel. With how much she knows about magic, I still can't believe she's younger than me.
Hey, what you looking at? Yeah! You dumb lizard! Don't sneak up on me like that! Ugh, for the millionth time, I ain't no lizard! So, what you doing, Neo? Checking out the makeup selection. Ooh, that's so grown up! An elegant lady knows the importance of looking her best. I see. I still don't know anything about makeup. You're naturally pretty, but a dab here or there could bring out a whole new you. Really? I don't know if that's me at all. How about this? Next time we'll do our faces together. With Rosetta's tutoring, of course. Aren't you curious how Lyria will look, Captain?
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a good idea.
Maybe I can be a sophisticated lady too.
Yeah, if you stop eating that much.
Selection. I don't know what most of this stuff is for.
Hello. Come right up, folks. Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise.
Catalina, training again. Guess old military habits die hard, huh? If she hadn't betrayed the Erste Empire to save Lyria, who knows where we'd be now?
Un momento. I'm actually curious. Graphics? Oh, everything is on Ultra. Nice.
Hi, Catalina. What you doing?
Thought I might get in some training. I once spent hours practicing my strikes.
Oh, no wonder you're a master swordswoman.
Not yet, I'm afraid. Maybe I'm halfway there at best.
You're no slouch either, buddy. But I wonder who's better, you or Catalina?
I don't mean to brag, but...
I don't mean to brag, but...
It's hard to say at a glance, though it might be fun to cross swords sometime.
You mean like a sparring match?
Wink, wink.
You wouldn't know who to root
Grand Blue versus?
Then why not both?
Oh, you're right. There's no rule that says I can only pick one side.
Captain, before we proceed any further, I have just one thing. Make sure to check our mastery points from time to time. Battles may begin to feel tense if we don't sharpen our skills.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, give me more. Give me more grind. Characters gain mastery point MSP upon leveling up. Mastery points are spent to raise stats, learn skills, and more. Now would be a perfect time to see that in action. Let's have the captain acquire new skill. Every character can become a powerhouse. Let's start with the captain. Each mastery node is unlocked with a mastery point. Select the armor break node.
Yeah, I think I get it.
Congratulations on acquiring a new skill. How you develop your characters from now on is in your hands. There isn't that much of a difference, I'll be honest. It's literally there isn't that much of... Okay. Clear chapter 5 of the main story to unlock. Oh, what? There is so much already here and you want me to... What the fuck? Okay. Defense. Yeah, let's go with HP. What is this? Enables the use of a perfect guard. Guard right before the force attacks. Lands with his stun gate. Yes.
Can't wait to try this out.
Enables a perfect dodge. Absolutely.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Casting a circle that restores HP. Restores allies HP. Hold while casting to aim the circle. Heals more HP based on level arts. Ooh. I want that. Heal is a must, especially on the hard mode.
I think I get it.
It's always like that. And now we boost attack.
Nice.
Enables use of launch. Well, can't do that anymore. Okay.
I'll practice day and night. I mustn't fall behind our captain after all.
You do that.
If you're done looking around, we can start heading to the meetup spot a little early.
Not yet. I found 2 more tempering. Or whatever the fuck they're called. Tempering stones. Temper stones. What? Okay.
Let's talk. What should I strengthen?
This. Oh.
I'll handle it. How about that?
Level 9.
Don't forget about upkeep.
Will do.
Keep your eyes up and in front. All right, what I said.
The meetup spot was somewhere around here, right?
Yeah. And now we wait.
Are you done looking around?
Yeah, I think I've seen everything.
Yeah, I think I've seen everything.
Same. Let's take a quick break while we wait for the others.
I'm so used to Grant not talking that I'm always reading his sentences.
Cipher.
Oh yeah! Rackham did say he'd bring her in for repairs.
Can I tell you something? I heard what you did when I was falling off the ship. I felt so happy knowing you sprang to my rescue.
Yeah, it wasn't fun
We've been
though.
through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. It hasn't always been the safest trip, but you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you. And since our lives are intertwined, let's make the most of our journey together.
Yeah,
Now my face feels a little hot. That's so true. Doesn't it smell nice?
Sure does.
Somebody's wasted.
Sorry, kept y'all waiting. Cypher's officially in the shop.
Nice work. Thanks, Rackham. So, we've got time to burn, it seems. Anyone want
Almost forgot this.
You guys hear that?
All right, I'm off.
That was awkward.
Pardon my rudeness. I don't do well with lizards.
No, you son of a bitch.
Hey! I ain't no lizard!
It can talk?
I do beg your pardon. We didn't mean to startle you. And we certainly don't intend on starting any trouble. Actually, we're a crew of humble skyfarers. This is Vern. I assure you he means no harm. If anything, he's quite the lovable dragon once you get to know him.
You've got it all wrong, Catalina. I'm a cool dragon.
Huh. Skyfarers, you say? Oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is...
Roland, you've got to help us. A tornado suddenly hit our village out of nowhere.
A tornado? Could something have angered Tempeal's primal beast?
Huh?
Remain here in Folca. I'll handle the rest. My apologies. It seems I'm needed elsewhere, so I'm afraid this is farewell for now.
Hey, wait! He sure ran off in a hurry.
And I heard him say primal beast. We should follow him.
Okay.
So then, what?
That is a very awkward sprint.
There's still people stuck in Tempeal! Oh, what do we do? What do we do?
Yeah, I like that you cannot skip. You
The altar
need to
suddenly
trigger.
lit up, you know? And the wind was like a whoosh! And that primeval god is not happy. Slow down, take a few deep breaths, and tell me exactly what happened. Okay, okay. I'm calm.
An altar, fierce winds, and what they call a primeval god. Sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
Smells fishy. It's gotta be connected to Bahamut going ballistic on us.
That guy with glasses knows something we don't. Want to see if we can tag along?
He could lead us to a clue. What do you think, Captain?
Doesn't awful like a primal beast to me.
Sounds an awful lot like a primal beast to me.
Yep, which means there's only one way to handle this.
Right then. I know what I have to do. Time to get moving.
Excuse me?
Ah, hello again. The situation is a bit out of hand, as you can see. If you need something from me, can it wait? I must leave town for a spell.
Then I'll cut to the chase. Allow us to join you.
Say that again?
It seems you're in a predicament. Depending on the situation, we could be of help.
I appreciate the offer, I really do, but...
You mentioned a primal beast, right? If that's the problem, we want to lend a hand.
We hit our own snag as soon as we arrived in this skydom. Bet you a round of drinks whatever you're facing has to do with us, too.
Simply put, our goals are aligned. It takes two to tango, wouldn't you say?
I don't know.
Well, you better find out then.
Though, more hands would certainly be welcome. Very well. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Anything can happen out there. You should get organized before we head out.
All right. So who are we calling to the front line?
Up to 4 characters can be in your party at one time. It's your choice who you want to adventure with. Party. Let's make a party of 4. The characters in the leftmost slot is the one you control. The captain must be in your party for the main story, but you can play as any character you like. Okay, that's Catalina. Catalina has joined your party. You may now edit the rest of your party members. However, the captain must be in the party at all times during the main story. EO, obviously.
You can depend on me.
No one? Let's take Rosetta.
I compliment any bouquet.
No, what came out of my mouth?
That's where we can pick up new quests. Let's check back often, okay?
Clear quests to raise your level and get resources for upgrading weapons and sigils. You'll also earn mastery points, MSP, used for unlocking new skills and stats. Learn more about character by viewing their Fate episodes. It's also a good way to gain extra stat boosts. Fate episodes are exit from the quest counter.
You set. That dude's gonna need serious help fixing the tornado problem.
So we got ourselves...
Oh, are you a Skyfarer, perchance? If you're looking for coin, I can help you find jobs from all over the Skydom. So, would you be interested in taking a quest or two? Or, maybe more?
Take on various quests from the quest counter to earn valuable rewards for clearing them. To play quests with other players, you can select create an online session or search for online session. Fate episode updated. Fate episodes are special character-specific stories. More episodes are unlocked as the game progresses and characters level up. On the remote island of Zinkastil lived a young man with his best pal Van. As if guided by the invisible hand of fate, the young man crossed paths with Lyria, kicking off his journey through the vast sky. Over the course of various events, he assembled a diverse crew of allies all over the Sky Realm, becoming one of the youngest skyfaring captains to traverse the Big Blue. Oh wow! Character level 60 or higher. Okay, her name is Lyria.
Our adventure began with a strange light falling over my home island of Zinkenstil. I chased it to the impact site, where I found a blue-haired girl named Lyria and a knight, Catalina. The girl was shaken, and pretty soon I learned the reason why. She was on the run from Erste Empire soldiers. I knew an unfair fight when I saw one, so I stepped up to protect Lyria from those awful tyrants. Catalina and I fended them off well enough, but when their backs were in the corner, they released a fire-breathing hydra. It charged me, sending me flying into the tree line. Moments away from death, all I could think about was Dad. He'd been the one who trained me, and he'd done a great job, but... well, who expects their son to get attacked by a 5-headed horror? He was going to be devastated. So, it's all over. Just as I began to sink into darkness, a gentle light enveloped my body. Lyria, wreathed by a mystical halo, was floating above me with her hand outstretched. She explained that she was going to merge our life forces. Fortunately, it worked. From that moment forward, Lyria and I would be inextricably linked. Looking into her blue eyes, I knew I had nothing to fear, not even death itself. Two people, one life, a greater whole. Lyria had taken a huge risk to save me. Now, if one of us got hit with a fatal blow, it was curtains for both. And that thought awakened in me a desperate hunger for survival, for life. The next moment, Lyria and I felt this reverberation of power. The torrent of emotion rushing from me had awakened something. Darkness and flame swirled around us, coalescing into a massive dragon, Bahamut. With him on our side, we made short work of the Imperial Hydra. Now that their trump card had been blasted into oblivion, the Imperial Army had no choice but to run. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't chased that light. No Lyria, no lifelink, no adventure. Man, I probably wouldn't even have set foot off of Zinkenstill. Fate's a funny thing, isn't it? Since meeting Lyria, we've seen our fair share of joy and happiness, and pain and suffering. But the Grand Cypher crew doesn't buckle under pressure. We'll take on anything the journey throws at us. No regrets.
Nice. A little bit of a boost, but... Oh, really? Gran meets Catalina and Lyria, who are fleeing from the Empire's military. Gran fights back against the pursuers and is mortally wounded. Lyria links her life force to Gran in order to save the selfless young. The powerful connection established between these two fated individuals awakens the Black Dragon Bahamut, who proceeds to disperse the Imperial forces with a single blast of fire. Okay. This is literally just a book. The Fates are a book.
Now where was I? Oh, right. We just humiliated the Empire, who probably had reserves waiting somewhere close by. We realized we needed to get off Zinkenstill. Fast. The Empire was not going to rest while Lyria was on the loose. And I figured that since we shared a life force now and all, it was in everyone's best interests if we stayed together. Plus, I'd always wanted to explore the far reaches of the skies. Though, doing it on the run, not what I had in mind. There was so much to think about, so much to decide. But all those plans could come after we had escaped Zinkenstill. I didn't want a whole army, this time with, I don't know, 30 Hydras marching on my home island. And, well, I had another, more personal reason for wanting to leave. Before I knew it, our journey was at an end. The end. As in, we'd reached the end of the skies. My son, I'm waiting for you on Estalucia. I thought about Dad's letter. I missed him. When I was young, he would take me to the edge of the island, and we'd sit there, admiring the clouds. I wanted so badly to explore those skies, just like Dad. I had to see him again. And now, I wouldn't have to make that journey alone. With Vern, Lyria, and Catalina at my side, we commandeered a small Imperial craft and set out for the greatest of destinations, Estalucia.
Okay. I finished episode 1. Okay, this is scary. This game is not long at this rate. Oh, I'm pretty sure
We left
episode 1 is short as
Zinkenstill,
fuck.
Our adventures were hectic, to say the least. Catalina, who claimed to be an experienced pilot, crashed our small vessel onto the gusty fields of Port Breeze. But we quickly pulled ourselves together and found a new ally, and helmsman, in the form of Rackham. Since then, we gained more and more allies, And no matter what obstacle we faced, the crew always worked in tandem to find a solution. It's all thanks to their support that I've made it this far. And what a wild ride it's been. To think I had never even set foot on
It's like story so
Zinkenstone.
far.
But now, I can't even count the number of islands we've saved, let alone visited. Sure, being a roving band of heroes is difficult, but it's got its perks. New faces, new places, and a whole airship's worth of fun. Who could pass this life up? Anyway, we've just begun the next chapter of our adventure. We discovered another piece of the sky map, which led us to Zega Grande. Yeah, a whole new skydom. Just imagine the danger, the promise. But I knew it was going to be fine. Just another set of memories to add to our ever-growing collection. I hope you're ready, Zega Grande, because here we come.
Are they gonna add the Zega Grande to the legit story? Okay, so progress to the main story, character level 10 or higher. Okay. Now it's probably Catalina who monologues.
You think you know the sky
Yeah.
and wind, but then you come to a foreign land where unfamiliar songs on the air beckon you toward the unknown.
Catalina, where do you think this breeze is coming from?
The wind rustled Lyria's hair affectionately as she spoke. From somewhere far, far away. Much time has passed since Lyria and I escaped from the Erste Empire and met the captain in the woods of Zinkenstill. I found myself thankful that the sky has no limit, because no matter how many journeys I've made at her side, there will always be more to look forward to.
That's all.
Lyria and I first crossed paths when I was still a knight of Erste, and she a tool in the Empire's mad experiments on dark essence. So you're Lyria. I was appointed to stay by her side as both captor and guardian. She reminded me of a beautifully crafted puppet, never moving or speaking unless commanded. Her expression was fixed, and her eyes were bright, but cold, as if made of glass. Moved to pity, I wanted at the very least to light a smile on her face. But I may as well have been talking to a doll. I couldn't find the part of her that was alive. It wasn't until many days had escaped us that I realized Lyria was a real girl with a feeling soul. She simply didn't know how to act like one. So, I taught her to laugh when she felt joy and cry when she felt sadness. Through books and reverie, I taught her to long for the outside world, and when colors on a page were no longer enough, I took her hand and led her to the roof of the military base. The illustrations Lyria had seen were lovely, but the sky now stretching above her was boundless and so luminous that it drew forth tears. And finally, her blue eyes shone, as if they were two patches of sky lit by a sun from within her. That sun melted my heart. There, with the open air as our witness, I made her a promise. Someday, we'll sail this endless world together. I swear it. As the bond between us grew, so did the cruelty of the experiments they performed on Lyria. Lyria doesn't belong here. No living creature does. The shining empire I served now became to me a place clouded by doubt. Day after day, a battle raged within me. Between the knight loyal to her flag and the guardian who wanted to set a sad girl free. Then, one day, a memory of Lyria's response on the roof broke through like a clear ray of light.
Really? You'll show me this endless world?
I had made a vow. There was no more question where my allegiance lay. I took her hand once again. This time, not to simply gaze at the sky, but to leap into it. And I did it for myself as much as I did it for her.
No, this recap is not bad at all. I'm gonna go get myself a coffee. Because this is recap time. Previously on Grand Blue Fanfantas. I'm back. With the coffee in my hand. Uh-oh. Right. Oh, that actually makes sense that they did it like a visual novel, because there's like a shit ton of characters, and imagine if they would have made like cutscenes for every character in this game. That would be a nightmare.
Piloting an airship ain't easy work, but whether it's plotting a windward course or conducting some routine maintenance, you can always count on experience and intuition. Ha! Just a little further! Finally, the Grand Cipher broke through the nebulous shadows and turbulent winds of the Grim Basin, and to greet us on the other end was our reward, the brilliant clear blue. It was a panoramic azure, dappled by silver-white clouds and gleaming from the light of a new day. Always an exhilarating sight to behold. And judging by the cries of celebration starting to spread across the deck, I took it my crewmates would agree. Damn, who'd have ever thought a young dreamer from Port Breeze would make it all the way out to these skies? The Grand Cipher and I, we'd gone through thick and thin together. It's a long story, but it all started on that fateful day I met the captain. I haven't looked back since. Right then, landing maintenance. Fuel stores, full. Engine, all clear. We were ready to disembark into the unknown. What awaited us in the Saga skydom? As uneasy as I was, I couldn't help but feel a teensy bit giddy with excitement.
Fantasy versus reality.
Ah, the Grand Cipher. Ever since I found her abandoned behind a cliff, it was love at first sight. I was just a kid, but I had lofty dreams of repairing that ramshackle airship and taking her to the skies. Back then, I didn't know the difference between a porthole and port side, but I was determined. I dove into books bigger than my head, and I learned basic airship repair, helmsmanship, the whole kit and caboodle. After a ton of elbow grease, the day had come. The Grand Cipher was finally ready for a test flight. I still remember how my hands trembled as I grabbed the rudder. And wouldn't you know it, she actually lifted off the ground for me. Nothing quite like watching your first love take to the skies, is there? But before I could take it all in, my dreams came crashing down. I mean, literally, the Grand Cipher sunk like a damn meteor. 100 different things could have caused it, but that didn't matter. Years of work went kaput in the blink of an eye. Betrayed by the very skies I longed for, I was crushed. Looking back now, it sounds stupid, I know, but it really felt like I had nothing to live for. I put all my hopes into that hunk of scrap. Laugh if you want, but some pits are too deep to crawl out of, especially when you look up for freedom and all you see is the expansive crystal blue of your tormentor. Don't worry, my pity party wouldn't last for too much longer. You see, my dreams had crashed like a meteor. But ironically enough, it was the meteoric rise of the Erste Empire that would bring the captain into my life. Salvation was on the horizon.
Okay, that was the last line was like separate recording. Completely different sound editing.
Just as I'd given up on flying, the Erste Empire had arrived in Port Breeze, and they were hell-bent on exploiting our local protector, the primal beast of wind, Tiamat. Their twisted machinations caused her to go on a rampage. Port Breeze was in peril. Fortunately, we had an ace up our sleeve, Lyria. Thing is, Lyria needed to get close to Tiamat, which meant we had to go up, and to go up, we needed to fly. I thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life when the skies betrayed me, but lives were on the line.
Quick, get on the Grand Cipher!
I don't know what got into me. She fell once before. Hell, I knew she might fall again. Nothing like a healthy fear of death to keep you grounded, eh? But the people of Port Breeze and my new crewmates had entrusted their fates to my piloting skills. My own fear was insignificant. All I needed to do was trust myself too. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, and ready to face the skies if you'll have me. As the Grand Cipher's engine purred to life, I knew I would no longer be encumbered by fear. I gripped the mast with pride as I set our course directly above to the rampaging Tiamat. Lyria quelled the primal beast, and catastrophe had been averted. Not to mention, I could finally dream again. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cipher and its crew. And it's been one hell of a ride. I've since formed a pact with good old Tiamat and made amends with the shipwright Primal who built the Grand Cipher, Noah. So, Zega Grande Skydom might be uncharted territory, but my role remains the same, to see our crew arrive safely, no matter the destination. And that includes Estalucia. Some folks might call reaching the end of the skies an impossible dream, but I ain't too worried. With the Grand Cipher as our wings, anything's possible.
I wonder if they're going to choke around with Wreck and blowing up.
If I hadn't met Master Saga on that fateful day, if he hadn't saved me, there's no way I'd be where I am now. I'm from the Vaults Duchy, where the weather's sweltering all year long, thanks to a river of lava that flows through the island. My hometown might not have been the most scenic place, but as long as I had Master Saga with me, I was happy. After traveling for so long, I can finally say that with pride. Before I left on my journey, I was completely clueless. When my master went missing, I just ran around like a chicken with its head cut off. I was looking for something, anything that would help me find him, and that's when I met the crew. The reason behind his disappearance turned out to be even worse than I could have imagined. The Earthstate Empire had driven him out of his mind. They had manipulated him into awakening the primal beast that had lain dormant beneath the ground, Colossus. Fortunately, I was able to break through to him, thwarting the Empire's attempt to exploit Colossus's powers for conquest. I learned that they were doing all sorts of horrible things, even to their own people, in order to achieve their goals. My master was a kind person who never hesitated to help those in need. I resented the Empire for making him suffer. And I couldn't just sit around when there was work to be done. That's why I decided to join the crew, to stick it to those Empire jerks and give their victims something to smile about. A few years before I met the crew, I lost my parents to an epidemic. I mourned their deaths for who knows how long. I could barely even bring myself to face reality each morning. With no living relatives in vaults, I was like a ship adrift at sea. I had nowhere to go and nowhere to belong. Until one day, my master reached out his hand to me. I was so depressed I just kept staring at the ground. That gentle smile never left his face as he asked me, "Why do you look so sad?" There was something in his voice that made me look up. When I did, a beautiful bouquet of flowers appeared in his hands, seemingly out of thin air. I had no idea how he'd done it, but I knew it must have been some kind of parlor trick. But he insisted it was magic. What a goofball, right? Saying that when he can use real magic. But it was just the magic I needed at that moment. Beautiful and kind. He went on to show me all kinds of incredible spells, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Watching him made me smile at a time when I thought I'd forgotten how. My master would always say that magic exists to make people happy. Something about that spoke to me. It made me want to become a mage just like him. So I signed myself up as his disciple, begging him to teach me magic. I'll never forget how happy I was when he told me I had talent. After all, if he was right, that meant I had the potential to make people smile too.
That's a different staff.
One day, shortly after I joined the crew, I suddenly lost the ability to use magic. No matter how many times I tried casting a spell, nothing happened. I had no clue what to do. The rest of the crew thought Master Saga might have the answers I needed, so we set sail for Vaults. It'd been forever since I'd been back home. My master was thrilled to see how much I'd grown. I opened my mouth to ask him about my problem, but when I saw how happy he looked, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd promised him that I'd come back as a great mage, but there I was, unable to cast even a single spell. The last thing I wanted was for him to be disappointed in me. Around that time, an epidemic returned to Vaults, the same disease that had claimed the lives of my parents. Wanting to keep it from spreading any further, my master headed to the clinic to speak with the people who'd been infected. But he ended up getting sick too. The source of the epidemic turned out to be an evil spirit that revealed itself to us right there in the clinic. I immediately confronted it. That rotten creature had already taken my parents from me. I wasn't gonna let it take anyone else. Determined to make it pay, I raised my staff, but nothing happened. I'll never forget how it felt to watch, helplessly, as my parents' killer got away. The crew gave chase, but I continued to stand where I was. Without my magic, I didn't see the point. I'd just end up getting in the way. All I could do was watch as my master suffered, withering away. Nothing had changed since the last time. But you know, it wasn't all bad. In search of a solution to my magic loss at the local library, I happened to come across a beautiful golden staff, one left to me by my mother. That's when Master Saga revealed that my mother had been a mage too. On the verge of tears, I clenched my staff tightly in frustration. My beloved home and master were being threatened by a disease-spreading spirit, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Just as I began feeling completely hopeless, the staff began to glow. Somehow I could feel it encouraging me, empowering me. So what if I couldn't use magic? Surely there were other ways to help everyone. Unable to stand around doing nothing any longer, I ran off to find the crew. When I finally tracked them down, they'd already been rendered powerless by the disease. That left me as the only person who could fight. There wasn't a second to lose. It was that moment when I decided I was done running away. I'd promised myself a long time ago that I was going to use my magic to make people happy. Filled with newfound resolve, I heard a voice.
I don't remember the
coming from
story at all.
Is that you? The voice told me to visualize the power flowing through me. As I did, I could feel magic welling up inside me, flooding out from deep within. With my mom's help, I was able to defeat the evil spirits. As soon as it was gone, light erupted from my staff. I turned to see the rest of the crew climbing to their feet, their symptoms gone. The power spread through the entire island of Vaults Duchy, eliminating the disease and bringing smiles back to the people. Things were a little touch and go there for a while, but in the end, everyone pulled through. And I've been able to use my magic without any issue ever since. I just know it's because my mom is watching over me through my staff. Thanks to her, I can keep traveling with the crew, using the staff she left me to bring out more smiles along the way.
Controller? My controller fell asleep for a moment. What's going on? My controller? Hello? Wake up. Did my controller just die? Not funny. Did not laugh. Oh, come on, buddy. Wake up. Legit, my controller died. Not funny. Not funny at all. Give me a moment. Settings. Controller. No controller detected. You serious? You can't be serious. Okay. Activating wireless. Okay. Device, Bluetooth. Wireless controller. Okay. Done. Still not detected, really? No, it's connected. What the hell's going on? Not enabled. Enable. You're kidding me. What's going on? What the hell is going on? Yeah, the controller is just gone. Properties, controller. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Let me restart the game. How do I do that? Oh, I didn't save. Oofs. Oofs. Uh-oh. Well, I'll skip the stories. General settings. Developer. Okay. Steam, can you see the controller now? No control detected. What the hell's going on? It's like somebody decided, no, controller must die. What's going on? What's going on? My controller just doesn't work anymore. Okay, let me first forcefully turn it off. Okay. It connects, start charging, and then it turns itself off. Why? Why are you doing this? All right, I'll try reconnecting to a different USB. Just a moment. Nope. Still doesn't work. Okay, let me try. Okay. Let's go back to the game for now. So that you wouldn't be seeing just a black screen. And device manager. It's game launching. Yeah. Launching. Slowly but launching. Okay. Okay, now the game is not launching. What's going on? The game bug out? Was it the game's fault? Or was it Steam? Console? Because technically... Because technically the controller does show up with the old audio bullshit. Might be Steam. It might be Steam that is acting up. Just a moment. Oh wow, I can't even just turn off Steam. What's going on? Okay. Turn off Steam. Shut down Steam. Okay. Steam. Go. turn it off. There we go. Steam is off. Steam was completely off. Controllers. I need to find my controller. Where do I find the controller and device manager? I have no idea. Okay. Steam. Check for available updates, blah blah blah. There we go. My control light up. It was Steam. Steam bugged out. I don't know why Steam bugged out, but that just fucking happened. That was actually very weird that it happened. And the game is now launching. Perfect. There we go. We're back. We're back in business. That made no sense. That made no sense whatsoever. Hello? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. My game crashed. Something's not right with Steam or this game right now. Okay. Let's try this again. You're shitting me. I might have to restart my PC or something. Let me try. No, it's launching the game. That means 2 hours into the game I get this. What the hell's going on? What is going on? There we go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that was all about. And now my controller doesn't work. For the love of God. Enable.
Hello there.
Oh, okay, it's saved automatically. Okay, that's good. I need to finish this before I continue the game. That was a clusterfuck.
I once gave up being a skyfarer. Also, I could take up arms to protect my home island, Auguste. Man, she was special. You see, there aren't too many places in Fana Grande with oceans, much less ones as gorgeous and pristine as Auguste's. And I'd be damned if I stood by as the Erste Empire sullied its waters with the byproducts of their weapons research. It goes without saying that I enlisted. Good thing, too, because it was in the midst of the ensuing war that I met the Grand Cipher crew. They helped us, the local mercenaries, I mean, take a stand against those Imperial punks. It wasn't a picnic, but we weren't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, the war wasn't decided by either side, but by the patron deity of the land, Leviathan, who damn near drowned Auguste in a fit of rage. Anybody's troubles would have seemed small compared to a battle like that, huh? Well, not long after, as if irony was waiting to bite me on the ass, my estranged daughter showed up out of the blue. I know what you're thinking. What kind of parent wouldn't rejoice at seeing their child again? But it's complicated, and it's all my fault. Man, the way Apollonia looked at me, like a wolf staring down her bunny-eared breakfast. I couldn't face her. But this crew, there was something about their vitality, you know? Here were these young'uns standing against impossible odds and coming out stronger for it. Maybe if this old man took good notes, he could eventually have an honest conversation with his own baby girl. So, I asked to join the crew and took up a life of skyfaring once again. The next time my daughter and I met, I wouldn't let fear and regret keep me from moving forward.
Okay.
How'd me and my daughter end up estranged? Well, the first thing you need to know is that my wife was stricken by a terminal illness. I refused to listen to the doctors. Terminal my foot. Even if there was no cure in Auguste, surely there ought to have been something in other lands. And so, I left my family at home, crisscrossing the skies looking for a cure. Got into a lot of adventures along the way, and somehow ended up making a name for myself. But no matter how far and wide I traveled, the cure eluded me. And while I was away, my wife, she breathed her last. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. I never even got the chance to say goodbye. Regret and self-loathing crashed over me in never-ending waves, threatening to pull me under. You can't even begin to imagine the pain. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was all my fault. My daughter spent countless days looking after her sick mother, fighting off fear and dread. It's not hard to imagine why she hates me. She must have asked herself time and again, why was her father gallivanting across the skies while his family suffered? By the time I finally came home, she was long gone. There were no other relatives to turn to. The only family she'd known was no more. All I could do was stand dazed and helpless in the cold, empty shell of the home we'd made.
Daddy-o fucked up.
After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either. I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father, after all this time? Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories. But here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real. But I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there.
Maybe. Because I honestly haven't finished his story with Apollonia.
Saga Grande, the forgotten skydom. As I gazed into its perennial blue, I reflected on my last time here, during my travels with him. My memories of this place were distant, yet unforgettable.
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Hmm? Perhaps I have. Who can say? Eventually, I'll share my tales of the captain's father and our journey together. When the time is ripe, of course. But first, I would need to sort through my own emotions. It was here in these skies that we would eventually part. I know. In the eyes of eternity, our time together lasted no longer than a blink. Yet his impact on me felt nothing short of eternal. Indeed, it wasn't nostalgia that I felt upon revisiting these skies. Rather, it was the significance of this place and all that transpired here that weighed heavily.
Why does it sound like
heart.
sound canceling itself when she speaks? Nobody else had that.
During the war, primal beasts were exploited by the Astrals as instruments of battle.
The S's are like
Withered and faded, one primal would
sound cancelled.
eventually drift to Lumacier Archipelago, making a home for herself. Over time, she grew accustomed to the comforts of its forests and the serenity they offered. It was a far cry from the brutality
What's going on?
of war. Centuries would pass.
That is a horrible
until a young
mixing.
man stumbled upon her domain, forever altering the course of her life. She engaged him in a vicious battle, but was ultimately humbled in defeat. Accepting her fate, she resigned herself to death. However, the man would sheath his blade and, to her surprise, asked if she would join him on a journey across the skies. A primal beast was supposedly no more than an astral weapon.
8 years in development, and I think this was recorded at the 2020.
Immemorial. She had never entertained the idea of something more. In fact, she hardly had a name for herself. Well, she did have a
very
moniker,
forceful
but it was a meaningless
sound
one,
cancelling here.
whose sole purpose was to identify her
Noise
as a weapon.
cancelling.
Perhaps out of pity, perhaps out of kindness, the man bestowed upon her a new name. It was from that moment she would truly blossom. Rosetta. It was his gift to her, one she would treasure and love for eternity.
Or maybe it's in the settings. Maybe my settings jumbled around. Headphones. Oh. A little experiment. Now that I did this. Yeah. Okay. Now I can click off. Now I can click off the game without worrying for the audio. No. Crew Alliance Rafale is always stocked with a quest for the Interpret Skyfarers. La 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 la.
What do you think?
By island, by difficulty, by type, by island. It's just Rosetta's sound mixing is horrible.
With every union comes an inevitable separation. When his journey neared its final chapters, as he took up arms against the god of destruction, I returned to the forests of Lumacier. After my return to the archipelago, I briefly longed for his companionship, but the flora and fauna kept me company. Decades came and went, and one day I would encounter yet another young visitor to the island. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring. I realized at that very moment the time had come. He had entrusted this child to me from the ends of the skies. My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement, flashing naught but a smile at the young captain. I would join the up-and-coming Skyfarers crew on the Grand Cipher for another journey across the skies, this time as a bystander. During their travels, they would experience joys and triumphs alongside loss and hardship. I continued to observe from afar, doing my best to obscure my true intentions. My roots were well planted in the past. Knowing what I knew, would I be able to act as a part of their crew in earnest? Before long, my ambivalence would come to a head. My convictions had begun to waver. Was this the right approach? Of course, I was conscious of reality. I knew their journey wouldn't be easy. They would have to face the harsh life the skies had in store for them. And with our foes only becoming more and more cumbersome even for myself, could I possibly protect them? My presence on the Grand Cipher was inconsequential, and at worst, a hindrance to the crew. I thought if I weren't here, the captain, EO, the entire crew would handle themselves just fine. Perhaps the time had come to retire to the forests once more. But as I was preparing to leave, EO grabbed my hand so sweetly, so innocently, and said she needed me to stay. I couldn't bring myself to abandon her. I would be the bystander no longer. Everyone in the crew had a role to play, and I would be the exception no more. Finally, I found my purpose. I was free to experience the skies once again, hand in hand with the captain. It wasn't duty or obligation that anchored me to this crew. It was love. And I promised to always protect them. I would leave no regrets in the skies. Thus, our journey continued. Only this time I felt that I was a true member of the Grand Cipher.
Because of this goddamn sound canceling, voice mixing, sound mixing, audio mixing, it sounds like Rosetta has a lisp. This is horrible. This was horrible. Alright. Let's do the story. Before something else stupid happens.
Yes. The ship will depart shortly. Is everyone ready?
Yep, we're good to go.
Yep, we're good to go.
There are side quests I haven't done, but
All aboard the airship. There's no time to waste.
if I fail, then I'll do side quests. I am playing on hard for that reason. But it's the very first chapter. I spoke too soon. Why? Okay. I'll have to restart my PC. I don't see any other solution to this. I don't know why the game was breaking nonstop, but it is what it is. I'm restarting my PC and I'll restart the stream in about 10-20 minutes. I'll be back shortly.